Morning everybody, another day on the build. Got a bit of a good one today. Hopefully we'll get some stuff done. We don't have super long, but hopefully we'll get some stuff prepped for paint, get a little bit of paint on. Still want to pull some more parts off, obviously. Thinking the exhaust we're going to get off, prep for paint today. Wheels and front end I'd like to get off as well. So I'm just going to get started with the exhaust. Let's get into it. So for stage one, looks like this has got to come off. That's what holds this back section of the exhaust on. Now, I actually don't know how to loosen this, so we're just going to give it loosen that down in. Can you see that? This part down in here, I actually don't know how to loosen, so we'll give that a go in a second as well. But start with this bolt here, remove that, and then hopefully we'll get a bit of play and I can start trying to take it off. Be the socket that's on there. No, looks like a 12, I reckon. Yep, it's 12. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot holding this exhaust on actually. Hopefully it just kind of pulls off once you take this bolt off. Yeah, look at the old oil and the cheese on that. Pretty nasty. See, this little thing here I wasn't sure about, but yeah. Alright, let's give that a hit. Some degreaser. Alright. On my other bikes it just has flanges with 2 bolts, but this looks like an old school type setup.
2,000 years later.
Oh, you beauty. This is going to be so nasty when it comes off, I can tell. It was threaded. Ooh. Oh, that gasket. Oh my god. Check this out. Look how caked that is. Cheese for days. I think we might need a new gasket. Yeah, look at that. She's nasty. That's the air filter. Burnt on, you know, that's what you want. It's an air filter on your exhaust. That's how they come actually from stock. Jesus. So get the bulk cheese off and then all the rust and gritty stuff. That's a little while we get a little complicated. Looking a bit better already. Side's not too bad because it's the side that was facing out, so it wasn't in next to all the oily engine shit. Right, I think this area I'm just going to sand, then I'll just paint it area, but this setup, I'll give a hit with the wire wheel real quick. Maybe we'll try that. Let's see what it looks like on it. Oh, rusty. There's some out. Maybe. Oh, I understand some out. Yeah, it'll come up good. Alright, I'm gonna sand it, I think. I've put on a really old pad, just because I want to see if it's too brutal. definitely not too brutal. Alright, let's try with a new pad. Alright, I'm going to keep trying with that, and then I'm going to turn you guys off, and just to save a bit of battery, because I'm only on 50% now. And yeah, we'll see how we go with this. See you in a sec. So, as you guys can see, we're kind of down to bare metal on a lot of the parts. It needs a really good clean up and a really good sand before I paint it. And I do want this to look awesome when it's done, so I'm not just going to do it yet. What I will do is I'll take it up tonight once I'm out of daylight. I'll chuck it in the laundry sink and I'll just scrub it and sand it really, really well. Give it a good wet sand. Get it down to bare metal everywhere. And if not bare metal, really nice matte paint. Just prep for painting. And then I'm just going to wire brush the inside as well. That's all cheesed up. But I'm just going to clean it up as best as I can. And I'm noticing that I'm rushing a bit and kind of getting like frustrated, so I think it's better to do this one, just kind of zone out and do it instead of trying to get this done so I can press onto other stuff. So for now we're going to call this a wrap on this till tonight, and I'll might get spraying because I'm antsy to spray something and I'm a child, so I should probably do that. So alright, we'll get on to that. Alright, so welcome to my paint shop, which is just a little storage cupboard. We're going to pay thin liner, of course a high-tech wire going to a clean. I'm just going to give this a spray cleaner and a little bit of paper towel just to clean it. Don't need much, I've given this a really good clean and all the paint's been stripped off it. So instead of going to chrome colours, we're going to go with, what's this? Restore Original Finish Aluminium. So it's going to be a sort of similar colour to what it is now, but with a rust protection on it. And yeah, hopefully it comes up good. I might look into getting like an OEM one later. But yeah, alright, I'm just going to read the instructions. But I'm dyslexic, so this will take a while, so with the power of editing, I'll make it seem quick. Pro tip, if you don't want to test on your knee, test on your drop cake, we'll probably do that. Oh, I do like that colour. Yeah. Right. So a nice thin bar coat. We'll come back and touch it up in probably about 40 minutes because I'm impatient. It's supposed to be an hour, but you know. Alright, so while waiting for that to dry, I think I'm going to look at taking this front wheel off. So we can eventually get to the front end and everything. Feels heavier since we took every inch and that is a good height. Beautiful. Let's get the split pin out. There's a lubricant. Sure, yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, Nelly. Oh, hang on, man. Happy days. Something to grab onto. The sort of that one, but you know. Oh, do we not have wheel spaces? What are those actual wheel spaces? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my god. I don't even know if I want to show you that. It's just a reversed freaking nut. Oh my god. You know what? If it works, if it's stupid and it works. No, that's still stupid. Oh man. And your dad actually doesn't love you, wants you to die. See if we can break these loose. Oh yeah, that one's fucking on there. Okay. Okay, that one's gonna stay for now. That looks like a 14 to me, and this is a 17. Is it a 14? Yes, sir. A bit of liquid brilliance. This front end's about to get very non-existent. I think I'm going to leave the triple tree on for now though, just take the forks out. Good. Okie dokie. Views. Which is great. Yeah, come on. Oh. Jemima's mate, try, give me 1 second. Yes. Oh. Maybe. Yeah, boy. Hey, hey, hey. On your bed. On your bed. Jemima, can you call the dog? Thank you. She saw a cat and went ballistic. So that's good. Well behaved dog. He'll be okay. Oi. Oh, that's cool. Check that out. Bit of the farm, bit of rock inside your engine. That's good. Alright. Why don't we just take the rear wheel off to even the weight up, and then we'll call it a day, and I'll do some cleaning up and film it. Sounds good. Oh, don't strip it. So this bike, whenever I rode it, it was a great learner bike partly because it's super slow right now, like it's not running how it should be, but actually made it awesome to learn on. But now that I can ride and all the people that we're teaching have other alternatives to learn to ride on, like a TTR 125, which is an awesome beginner bike as well, and actually easier to ride than this because of how janky and old this is. The idea is now we don't need this to be a slow shit bike, so hopefully I can, when I fix it up, make it perform okay. Yeah, you got it. Oh. Good. Holy fuck. Because that space, huh? Look at that. Well, there you go. That's why it was never running fast. It's just got a bit of grass wrapped around it. I'll chuck it back together now. Should be right as rain. Roll, you dog. Roll. Do what you were designed to do. Oh, that makes life easier for now. Oh, shit, my knees are so bad. We've got it.
Day 2.
Good morning, everyone. It's currently 7:10 on Sunday morning. It's pretty cold, but we've got a couple of small things to do. We did get a fair bit done yesterday, but my SD card filled up, so I didn't manage to film a whole bunch of it. Should be a bit of fun, so we'll get stuck into it and stay warm. Maybe make yourself a cuppa if you're cold as well. Kind of keep your hands warm. Cruisy. So this is what the bike looks like right now. There's not a whole lot to it. I built this board with some wheels on it so that I can still roll it around. Looks nice finish. That took about 4 coats. 4 thin coats. But yeah, it looks really good. So hopefully we'll get the exhaust sprayed, and then I can bolt this onto the exhaust again, and that part will be just ready to go on once the bike's finished. Alright, so I also prepped up the exhaust yesterday. You guys saw me use the wire wheel on it, and I used a little sander on it as well, electronic sander. And it's not perfect, but everything's really matte and it's really clean. So we'll get some paint on there. And yeah, we'll see how it comes up. I'll put in a video of when I was trying to dry it out. I didn't know if it would help burn off some of the carbon from inside the exhaust. It went woof, and it did scare me a little bit, but it could have been worse. Alright, so the product that we're using is high temp heat resistant black paint from White Knight, not a sponsor. And yeah, so stuff that they use for exhaust headers or barbecue plates. Alright. Oh, you're fucking joking. The cap snapped off. That's bullshit. See if this works at all. God, this is really hard to use now. Wow. Well, coat 1 is done. It's not too bad, hey? Alright guys, so that'll probably do us for today's video. I'll put a few more coats on that. In the meantime, I might chuck it in the next video. Yeah, then we can get that exhaust back together, which will be really nice. I think I'm ordering a new chain and sprocket. I'm gonna order a new air filter. I'm thinking about going a pod filter, which will be a bit interesting because I hadn't thought about running one of those, but Steven gave me the idea for it. So we'll have a look into that. That's gonna do it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Just keep following along. If you want to subscribe because it makes it easier, then please do that. But yeah, just have an awesome time. Look after yourselves. It's crazy out there at the moment. And yeah, just stay tuned for the next one. Peace.